What's going on, guys? Okay, so everybody keeps asking the question, when's the course coming out, dog? And obviously my answer is, Wednesday I'm going to stop changing everything every 2 days. Just keep this in mind, guys. I mean, I know it is kind of frustrating, but there's a lot of people, and I mean, when I say a lot, thousands and thousands. I can make a list right now and just post it on Facebook, on this group, or on YouTube or whatever, and it's just like it's 2,000 people plus in my inbox, like literally just like blowing me up. Plus, not even just that, the referrals from like 5 other major network marketers that are just like, the list can go on and on. Okay, with that being said, there's so many people that could be at stake for their account. Okay, I am not in any way trying to just make money, okay, by selling this course. Hope everybody appreciates that, because I'm really, really glad I didn't launch the course 2 months ago when I said I was going to, because they've changed so much that I probably would have gotten suspended by this point had you done some of the stuff that we did 2 months ago. Okay, same page? I hope so, because if we're not, it's just like, I'm not going to be held responsible. I am held responsible, but I'm just saying that I don't want anybody to be like, go, 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 because it's like, go, 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 what? And then it's suspension? My biggest selling point of this entire course isn't the marketing. If it was just about marketing, I could have this course done in like 2-3 days. Done. See ya. Okay? If that's all you want, I mean, seriously, see ya. Okay? That's it. That's all. If it was just about, making another account, duplicate accounts, I mean, see ya. That's super easy stuff like that. Well, actually, stuff like that does change. And keep in mind, everybody's account, depending on when you opened it, even if you didn't really make any sales, depending on what date you opened it, is different. Okay? I had an account that was opened up 1 month, I think it was 2016, the end of 2016, like June, and one that was opened up in August. One of them had the buy box button, or the payout button. One of them did not. 2 months difference. That's it. Okay? And then it's just, Amazon's different for everybody. And so you have to understand from that perspective. Okay, that's perspective number one. The other perspective is obviously Amazon changes stuff, and there's certain things where, some accounts obviously have to, you'll have an exemption sheet, which is obviously included in the course. You did an exemption sheet to be exempt, so you don't have to have all of your return labels automatically shipped back to back to your house. Okay, you have to actually have you'll be exempt, so it's not like things aren't. You'll have control over what and you have to pay for that prepaid label. Okay, a lot of our accounts, actually a majority of our accounts, where it had that, but some accounts don't. It's just like everybody's account has a different. They have different features or different things that are really, really weird. There's legacy accounts, obviously. They get paid every day, and they literally can take advantage of that. They don't have to use payability or all this credit stuff. So for those people, I mean, it's awesome, But remember, those accounts are really valuable, and I definitely don't want to get those people suspended, because their accounts are really, really valuable, because they don't have to worry about any of their funds. Okay, so they can be making a lot more money, and then they don't really have to worry about getting these cards, like American Express, to raise their lines. They don't have to worry about all payability or cabbage or any of this stuff. You don't have to worry about any of that. So everybody has a different place where they're at. So I don't know where everybody's coming in from, but keep in mind what we're doing when it comes to just retail arbitrage alone. It's very difficult, and the softwares always change because the suppliers will change. Walmart will change. Overstock will change. Sales tax will change. No excuses, but remember, my name's attached to it, and I'm not going to try to get you guys suspended. Okay? Now I can get you guys unsuspended. We have an inside guy, as you already know, and I have tons and tons and tons of appeal experience. Like, I know from all these different perspectives, and I'm learning more all the time. Okay? But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to have you take a course just so I can charge you to get unsuspended, because that's ridiculous. I want to put you guys in the best position so you don't ever have to deal with it. Ty, I don't mean to call you out. I know you're probably listening to this video. He got suspended 3 times, kind of doing it himself, learning from experience. But as I said this before, organisms that can only learn from losing or failing firsthand themselves will always lose to organisms that can learn from other people's failures and move past it and grow. Okay, so what that means is you don't have to be a person that has to laying flat on their face or declare bankruptcy in order to learn how to go to the next level in your business. You don't have to, lose everything you have in order to be, the next, I don't know, millionaire, billionaire. You don't have to do that. You don't have to. In matter of fact, you have a better chance of being a millionaire if you're just able to simply dodge all the bullets that I had to take, or somebody that I've learned from myself had to take. Okay, because I don't just learn obviously from my mistakes. I do obviously have had a lot of mistakes, but I've learned from other people as well. So I know that like things that are that do happen, but I don't actually have to firsthand take the bullet myself. And so that's a big thing. Being able to learn like that. So I know everybody's kind of wanting things to move forward, but everything always changes on Amazon. Everything always changes in life, and everything always changes in business. Okay. And the beauty, of course, is with that being said, is with dropshipping, you are very liquid. Okay, so it gives you the ability to move around everywhere, and you don't necessarily. Same thing with drop surfing from AliExpress, dropshipping, AliExpress. Those things are really, really valuable in tandem because you're so liquid. Okay, you can brand yourself while not having to buy thousands of dollars. Okay, when I first started the FBA stuff like that, I mean, I invested like 20 grand. I'm talking about for the AliExpress stuff or Alibaba stuff. I invested like 20 grand to have like 3 products. Okay, but I mean, like with drop surfing, you have the ability to list as much as you want, and you don't really have to. It's no capital you have to worry about. You can sell on multiple. You can sell on all the marketplaces like Amazon Canada, Amazon Mexico, Amazon UK, France, Italy, whatever. And I know that a lot of people on that list that I told you that want the course are international. Okay, so the course that I'm doing is not going to be for that right now. Like right now, I'm just going to be honest, it won't be for that. But in the future, now I will obviously I'll do some workshops and go over how you can potentially do it. But with the 2 Dudes course, that actually shows how to, if you're an international, you would actually be able to make money right away. And, whether you're international or US or not, doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about the buy box, okay? A lot of people talk about the buy box or the repricer, or, it's just like I need a PPC and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about any of that initially, okay? It's if you're a first-time seller or you're just now opening your account or you haven't opened it yet, the 2 Dudes course, as it stands right now, not only is it a great deal. First off, like they did a great job with that course. Like it's a great course. So for a beginner, I highly recommend it because you're going to be able to have great margins, especially without the buy box. You don't have to worry about all this stuff. It's not against terms of service, so you don't need every little finite detail, and you have to worry about some like a little like something that might come up later, and you have to pay attention to every single video that I do. You can do your own thing, kind of, after you learn. You still have things that are going to change, with anything, but it's not as drastic. Okay, with my training, it's just like everything's going to change. Anything can change it at the drop of a hat, and that could jeopardize you. Okay, because keep in mind, like I said again and again and again, it's against terms of service. Okay, what I do, and it doesn't mean it's illegal. It doesn't mean Walmart knows. Walmart of course knows. Walmart definitely knows. I've actually had Walmart say I'm number 1. I'm probably one of the top guys. At one point, that bulk buys from them, like in the nation. But I know there's people that are just crushing it, like tons and tons of people. So not really specifically me. I'm not the best in the world, but I'm just saying that I buy a lot. So, but at the same time, Amazon knows too. Okay, they kind of know the deal. And that's why they did recently start accepting Walmart invoices. They kind of know that everybody's still doing it. For me to say why they started accepting it, or how, I don't necessarily know, but it is what it is. I don't ask questions. I've had people that have recently used the Walmart invoices, and actually it's worked for complaints being removed, like IP complaints and stuff like that. It's actually worked. Okay. Or authenticity complaints and stuff like that. It's worked. So that's the beauty of it. Like but keep in mind, I don't want to necessarily have to have someone get suspended only to make money on that other side of it, like the side that you guys are I have to get your account back, okay? And that takes time. Your account could potentially be down out of commission for a month, potentially, okay? It just depends because you could be suspended for multiple reasons, 1 or 2 reasons, and it might not be covered all at once, okay? Because I actually have to, should you get suspended, I have to actually send in 2 emails and see the notes that Amazon's sending us and the reason why you're not suspended, like you're still suspended. Like it's gonna give me the notes. I can read those notes. Amazon's probably watching this right now, so. But I'm gonna see the notes and then be able to write an appeal based on what they've said at that current point. It could take time to get the right email to the right person. Should it have to be expedited or any of that stuff to a higher department? And so you keep that in mind. It's just like I don't want to have this huge burden of all these accounts getting suspended because of me. Okay, so I hope everybody respects that because it's like there's guys that are just absolutely. I mean, they have some good content. No, don't get me wrong. I've said this a million times. So there's people that have great courses, but doing what I do is not easy. It is not easy. It never was. Hopefully, you guys all are on the same page. I never said it was easy. Without knowing the course, without doing all these having all these safeguards, I wouldn't even recommend doing it. If I didn't have this course and you weren't already doing retail arbitrage successfully, I really wouldn't recommend doing it. I'm being straight up. Like if you did not have a course like I'm doing right now, 100% I would say do not even try it because it's not worth the risk. Having an Amazon account with a buy box is gold. It is the most golden thing that you could have in your life, okay? In your life. Now, of course, multiple Amazon accounts, all that stuff like that, we're going to talk about that. I mean, I probably, we'll schedule a day. It'll probably be Wednesdays every week, maybe every other week, depends on how crazy it gets. But I'll have a time where, I'll schedule with the people that want it. It'll be an hourly rate. So hopefully, have your questions ready because I don't want it, don't want everybody getting charged out, having these crazy bills. But just understand, I'll be able to, give you guys a good insight of how to get, create another account if you need to, or if you can, because there's a lot of stuff that you have to do, and not everybody's eligible to do it. So just keep that in mind. But at the end of the day, the course will have a lot of factors and a lot of things that will be very valuable to anyone. Okay, whether you even were doing retail arbitrage at all. Okay. You can take a few things, reverse engineer, take a few things that you never had, and just secure your business. Okay, you could be doing AliExpress stuff, and you might be coming in and be like, okay, cool. Well, I didn't really need any of this information, but from some of the sides, like as far as the risk management or some of the safeguards, 100%. It's 100% worth it. So with that being said, that's really all I have to say to you guys, but. I know everybody really wants it, and I really want to get it out too. But just keep in mind, there's no rush if there's a chance that you guys are going to have more problems and end up losing something that you have to wait all these long periods of time. I'm not necessarily I'm not saying that hey we can get your account back so it doesn't matter. Don't take that attitude. You don't want to be because it's if that happens and everybody's getting account suspended, let's just say theoretically 200 people get suspended all the time. Keep in mind, I can't help 200 people once. Okay, this is just not even. It's not going to work like that. Okay, I can't help 200 people at one time. So that's why it says very important to follow directions, and then the directions are updated all the time, and you guys are always staying. So when you buy this course, make sure you are always watching the new video. Because if you're not, and you purchase this course, here's the safeguard right here. Watch the new updates because if you're not, you'll lose your account most likely. Okay, because the updates will change. I guarantee it, 100%. The updates will change, or the course will change, and if you're not doing the updates, you're at risk, guaranteed, 100%. So that's really all I have to say, guys. But anyways, at the end of the day. We're going to have the course. It's going to be good, and you guys are going to be able to make money. But I will suggest going ahead and if you're kind of impatient or you're trying to make money now, which I know some of you guys are, go ahead and get the 2 Dudes course at the Amazon Domination Academy. it's great because you learn a lot of different things when it comes to keywords, making your own listings, and having great margins, and you don't have to worry about the buy box or any of that, the BS. And you can establish your brand and sell on other platforms. I'm not just talking about Amazon. You can sell on other platforms: Walmart, Jet, Newegg, eBay. Your own Shopify store, all that stuff like that. So there's a lot of advantages of being able to do AliExpress dropshipping. You can't do that obviously with Walmart listings because it just doesn't work like that. You don't have to stop keeping units. You don't have you don't actually you're just drop shipping from a retail store. And obviously, if you were going to drop ship on from Amazon to Amazon, I mean it's just I don't recommend doing that. That's definitely, and I don't want to put anybody in any further risk on other platforms and stuff like that. So it's very important though that you guys are following directions with taking the right steps. And I really want to do the best job I can. So I hope we're all on the same page when I say this or for this video, because if anybody gets suspended because of me, I mean, I really take that, I really don't want that to happen, guys, and I really care, and I'm not just trying to take your money. I am really, really not. I really want everybody that takes it to actually win, so everybody is 100% on the same page with each other, and as we grow, wherever you are, you're going to be able to, get to the next level. Also, one other thing, last thing. I highly recommend Ratio with Empire Tax USA because they do absolutely everything. So whether it's your sales tax, your income tax, your bookkeeping, your payroll, some people use ADP and stuff like that, or your tax advice. It's very, very essential to have a service that's all in one, because unlike a lot of the other ones that just kind of do just your bookkeeping or just whatever, your sales tax or just your income tax, they might be specialists, but they're not all unison in one team, so they can't combine every little facet so it's protected, or not just protected. I'm sorry. All of your information is congruent to each other, and it all makes sense. Like when you're paying yourself or when you're trying to do investments in other areas, stocks, IRA, Forex, or investing your more products. Maybe you're gonna, I don't know, do some type of other things in e-commerce that might involve you needing a couple extra thousand, whatever. Okay, that's great service. So highly recommend them.